Hey guys, welcome back to Film Spire. Today we'll talk about 4 of the most disgusting Dr. Pimple Popper moments ever. Let's head into it. Number 1. Valentine's Day Blackheads. Dr. Pimple Popper uses her comb down extractor to eject brown crud from blackheads across an older man's face. The grizzled veteran has no appetite for Dr. Sandra Lee's bubbly small talk. Facial acne is rare in older patients, but can be caused by an underlying genetic condition. Imagine the ever chipper Dr. Pimple Popper running her comb down extractor across the face of Nick Nolte's Lieutenant Colonel Tall from the thin red line. That's pretty much the dermatological superstar's latest YouTube upload. Sandra Lee crushes brown crud out of series of blackheads on the face of a grizzled old veteran who came in for a body exam, not extractions, and who doesn't have much appreciation for small talk. Have you ever had a facial before? Lee asks. She traces her logo adorned comb down extractor around his gray beard and brush eyebrows. No, he stammers, as if it's the dumbest question he's ever been asked. We're going to open up your world, Lee exclaims. The most awkward moment of the 13-minute video comes when Lee asks the man about his travel plans. He says he plans on visiting Vietnam. First time? Lee asks. No, he was there en route to a post in Thailand in 1973. Do you like Thai food? She responds. It's okay. Do you like Mexican better? No. So you don't like spicy? No, I don't do spicy. There doesn't seem to be much common ground between the two. Instances of acne diminishes as a person ages. However, there are a few varieties that are semi-prevalent among older patients, and some underlying genetic conditions like steatocystoma that can cause flare-ups throughout one's life. The blackheads seem to be as persistent to this old guy as copies of the AARP newsletter in the mail, or Ted Dawkins' kid next door losing his baseball over the fence. The man apparently endured Dr. Pimple Popper's probing at his wife's insistence. The things we do for love. Number 2. Gummy worms.
A little what?
Like something to soften these up, like a little spa treatment.
Using a split-screen presentation, Dr. Pimple Popper squeezes out the contents of several cysts on one male patient. The contents come out as buttery goo, and one lump's innards hold a gummy worm-like shape as the glue exits the skin. Multiple large pus-filled cysts is often the result of an underlying condition like steatocystoma multiplex that might be genetic. The silent video cuts to a scene of Lee squashing down on yet another cyst on the poor gent's face, which seems to carry multiple scars from extractions. The contents of facial cysts come out in one gummy worm-like shape, pink and yellow. While acne is a common life experience, and individual cysts can develop from a clogged oil gland or borrowed-in bit of dead skin, the development of several large pus-filled cysts is usually the result of an underlying condition like steatocystoma multiplex. The condition varies in severity, and there is some evidence it's genetic. There's no treatment other than the surgical removal of the cysts once they become too unsightly and painful. Luckily, this guy is in capable hands. Number 3. Toothpaste.
So like we talked about, cysts are just, it's called an epidermoid cyst.
Plenty of subscribers in Dr. Pimple Popper's Legion of Popaholics watch for a quick gasp, but pay attention to Sandra Lee's social media stream, and you do learn quite a bit about dermatology. In a chatty new Instagram video, the TLC host gives a good rundown of a common kind of cyst. It's called an epidermoid cyst, Lee explains as she slices into a ping-pong-sized mass in a woman's back. It contains wet skin cells, or the technical term for it is macerated keratin. Epidermoids have a wall of dead skin cells that burrow deeper beneath the skin instead of casting off as dead skin cells usually do. The cells secrete macerated keratin, allowing them to grow, sometimes slowly over the years. Epidermoid cysts have made numerous appearances in Lee's videos because of their squeezability, the tugging and slicing inherent in operating on the wall, and the gooey innards. They make great Dr. Pimple Popper fodder. In the newly uploaded clip, Lee squeezes the cyst, getting a rush of white, toothpaste-like goo through the incision. She then uses scissors and tongs to make a few raids into the opening, pulling out several chewed gum-looking lumps. As for what causes epidermoid cysts to form, no one knows, but Lee also explains the risk factors. It happens to anybody, but I think some people who are more prone to acne or have more oily skin tends to be more prone to it. It happens in any hair-bearing part of the body. Number 4. Cake frosting.
Let's see if we can't just make a slit and take it out. Otherwise, the only other choice would be for me to make a long incision and then that incision.
Dr. Pimple Popper's latest video shows a 2-part struggle against a sebaceous cyst. She cut an incision into what looks like a patient's back. In stage 1, Lee squeezes out a frosting textured white mass of keratin that came up pretty superficial, but some fibrous tissue remains, requiring the TLC star to reach for her curette and tweezers. Lee tries to get out the pink roast beef looking mass in one motion, using the tweezers, but the borrowed gunk is stubborn and wants to tear easily, which is common. I'm going to see if I can try to tug it out a little bit, she says. Sebaceous cysts result from the blockage of the sebaceous gland and can grow deep and wide and do so slowly. This patient says she has endured hers for 2.5 years, but luckily she found out about the wonders of Dr. Pimple Popper from her sister and made an appointment. You know, she does watch and she got me into it, so I started watching it, she explained. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.